Welcome to the 2022 Apollo Bay race. Looking like a good weekend. The weather at the moment gets 2 ticks. 1 tick for the wind, 1 tick for the warmth, but no tick for the rain. So we'll talk about that a bit later. Just having a look here, we've got this interesting trough that's coming down to Queensland here. We have this little low pressure over here that's moving along at 30 knots. So it's going to come towards us quite quickly. And if we go and have a look at the weather for the time, we can see here on Thursday, you can see this little low here. You can see on Friday where it intensifies. And then the low is acting light weather over here, so nice time to sail down on Friday night. And then if we look at Saturday morning, the start of that low has started to get towards us. And then so we can see on Saturday, we're going to have this broad west to northwest wind. It doesn't show that it's going to be like this, probably a bit more northerly for our race, but we'll go and have a look at predict wind. And if we look at predict wind, and we'll just take the model back a little bit, you can see broadly it's got a touch of west in it, but not quite as far as northwest. And you can see we're broadly in reaching conditions down here. So for the race, it's going to be a pretty simple race. And if we watch the model here, it has us finishing around 1:30 for a Beneteau 40. We have got a very fast catamaran in the race, so it might be looking at those reaching conditions. It might be there by 9 o'clock in the morning, so it'll be interesting to see. So if we go and have a quick look at the tables, and if we look at the graphs, we can see that the true wind is between 16 and about 10, depending on which model that you look at. If we look at the wind direction is pretty true for the whole period of the race, and the wind angle is much the same. So all of those things. And then the thing is, you can see here the rain is that they're predicting rain for most of the race. So going to be a bit wet, but it'll be nice sailing conditions. And if we look at MetaEye, we can see that the MetaEye model at start time, it's a bit light along the coast here, so the A sails might come out. And then as we go through the day, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit more, but as you can see, it's not much more than the 10 to 15 knots. But crews, you need to be aware that when there's a northerly wind, that the gusts can be up to 40% stronger than the mean wind. So you could be able to see that you might have gusts of around 28 knots out of that 15 knots. So it could be a bit exciting with the big A sails up, and the roundups could be happening if the gusts get bad. So keep an eye on the bus. But we've got a great fleet. The Apollo Bay Yacht Club is going to have a barbecue for us, but it's outdoors, so we'll let you know if the rain's going to let it happen or not, but it looks like the rain might stop by the time we get there. But everybody have a great race, and we'll see you down there. Thank you.